yeah.
Talk whack to me, talk whack to me,
yeah.
Talk whack to me, talk whack
It's
to me.
the WACCast podcast, yeah.
Talk whack to me, talk whack to me,
yeah.
Talk whack to me, talk whack to me. Whoa, 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 whoa. What is up, whack people? Hey, what's up, everybody? I hope everything is amazing for you all, as always. Thank you so much for tuning in. I am, of course, your host, Honorable OCT Octavius Haye. And if you didn't know, now you know. This is the WACCast podcast. And before you continue on with the show for the day, make sure if you're watching us on YouTube, you liking it, subscribing, leaving a comment, turn the notification bells on. If you're listening on one of the podcasts, then I don't know, add us to your favorites. Download some of these things. Thank you very much. So without further ado, it's time to talk whack to them. Let's talk whack to them. Let's do it. So of course, congratulations, all praise to the Rams. LA Rams. I'm still in St. Louis right now, so I remember they was, St. Louis Rams. So St. Louis, real happy for them. Of course I am. Shout out to Odell Beckham getting injured pretty fast early in the game, but he still got that ring, and it was a good look for it to be in LA. It's just perfect timing, man. It's in a new stadium. It's in LA. Still a relatively new team for the city. Even though they came back. So it was dope, man. Halftime show was dope. Shout out to Snoop Dogg for acquiring Death Row Records. Even with all that other nonsense about him, those allegations. He still was able to go out there and perform with Dr. Dre, the guy who brought him in the game. Dre killed it. 50 Cent was hanging upside down. He killed it. Eminem, he took a knee, even though he was told not to, but he wanted to show his support. Mary J. Blige was looking stunning and beautiful. Kendrick went out there and did his thing. He put his foot in that mug, and he killed that. Performance. All of them did a good job. I only wish that Cube was there, man. Ice Cube should have been performing. They could have did a couple NWA records together or something, or that Natural Born Killer song. So I guess that's my only critique of that. But other than that, I really enjoyed it. I had a good time with the performance. Like, dang, I'm short, I can see them going on a tour, man. I can see them taking this act on a tour, because they killed it, man. It was really dope. Game, it would have been nice if Game was there too, but really Cube. I really wanted Ice Cube to be there. That's my favorite rapper, so I need me some Cube, man. It was dope to see him on stage with Dre again and see him performing at the Super Bowl. But who knows? Maybe he couldn't make it or whatever. Who knows, man? Yeah, but it was LA. It was LA. It was a weekend. It was celebrities. Kodak got shot. Luckily, it wasn't that bad. He's fine. But yeah, Ice-T was saying, man, be safe. There's over 50 active gang members, and all y'all coming with this money. So yeah, it's another thing. Remember, being a rapper is a very dangerous job, because it does involve the streets, and you have to involve street dudes around you, and it kind of make you fair game to people, with them itchy trigger fingers. So not the Twitter fingers, the trigger fingers. So I'm just happy it wasn't too many other people, or it wasn't too much more negative stuff like that brought up. Because, again, it was just a day to celebrate for the city of LA, city that I'm from. So I was celebrating for them, and my adopted city, St. Louis. So celebrate for them too, even though, like I said, they not there. There's no more. The Rams don't play out here no more. St. Louis still got love for the Rams. Yeah, but overall, a really good show. I wonder what's going to be the fallout with Eminem. I know he's been very active in support of the Black Lives Matter movement, and I'm sure there's going to be a lot of people upset about it. It was upset years ago when Beyonce did the halftime show, and she did Black Lives Matter. So anything that has to do with, like, showing love to black people, they already going to go ahead and be mad about that for whatever reason, even though it ain't hurting nobody, and it was still a great performance. And I don't know. People just want to cause. People want to be upset. I understand if they told them not to do it, but it's Eminem. What you gonna do? And we live, so what you gonna do? So I feel it, man. Once again, congratulations to the LA Rams. Y'all did it. Y'all got that ring. So happy for y'all. And it was just dope to watch it as a LA native, as an adopted St. Louian. It was really dope. But of course, with the positivity, there's also going to be some negativity in this world. It's just the yin and yang of the universe. And unfortunately, we saw some of that negativity this past week with DaBaby getting into a fight with his baby mama, Danny Lay's brother. It was like Brandon Bills or something like that at a bowling alley. Yeah, really sucks, sad. So I guess, according to Brandon, he saw the baby. It was at an event, bowling alley. I think he was being paid to be there. There was a couple other celebrities there too. And I think Brandon Bills had been wanting to talk to him. Maybe, the way that Danny Lay and DaBaby got into it, kind of a bad breakup. She wouldn't leave his house. Maybe he wanted to talk to him about that. And it led off into an altercation. Go ahead, they just start fighting, going into the lanes of the bowling lanes, slipping and sliding. It was a mess, man. And then they start walking off like they all cool and everything. And I heard a lot of people say, "Oh my God, you put hands on them like 5 people. It's not cool, man. That's not tough. That's not tough to jump. Dude, it was just him by himself." And even the dude, Brandon Bills and Danny Lay was out saying, was pretty much saying that, like, you had to get your homies to do it. You ain't do nothing, yada, yada, yada. Even though you can clearly see him swinging in the video. You can see DaBaby swinging on Brandon in the video. But a lot of people's take is that DaBaby, that you not tough, and why would you do that with all them people? Should have did it one-on-one. I really don't care either way. I thought this was some funny stuff, man. These dudes is hilarious. They go ahead and start fighting in the bowling lanes. They slipping and sliding, and all of them is just going into they can't even fight them for real because they keep sliding. The one dude is grabbing his hair. One of DaBaby's goons is grabbing Brandon's hair, won't let him go, and it's like just is trying to keep his balance while Brandon's trying to get back up and get balanced, and they just sliding around with him holding on to his hair. Oh my God, it's a mess, bro. I laughed a good, I don't know how long, but I played that back and laughed. It was when trying to be tough go wrong. And then the dude had his like pigtails or whatever, and he hold it like a horn, like some horns or something. Brandon had these little pigtails, and then DaBaby's dude is holding it like some horns. Just, oh my God, too funny. Yeah, but it was all caught on camera. Where was security? Is there security at bowling alleys? Now that I think about it, probably not. But you are inviting celebrities, so maybe you should have some security. I don't know. Clearly, DaBaby didn't need it, but Daddy's brother did. DaBaby's baby mama. Yeah, this is sad though. I often talk about, celebrities get together, they have children together, and then they look wild out on each other. And right now, their child is just a baby, but she's gonna grow up, and who wants to see that their parents was acting like this for the world to see? That's embarrassing, and that's sad. And I think Kim Kardashian said it the best, where she was like, you should always be, you even if you having problems with the significant others, co-parents should be each other's biggest supporters, and whatever personal issues you have between each other, you should never let the kids see that. The kids should always think that the parent is the best thing ever, which I do agree. And it's sad that they have to fight like this. It's sad that this has become like a public thing. That started with her going to his home and not leaving, which, come on, get out the house, just leave. If a man don't want you there, leave. It looks sad for you just to stick around. It's not against your child. He was offering to put her up, but she didn't want to leave. And just like, when you do stuff like that, what are you hoping to get? You want to be around somebody who don't want you around? Well, you think he's going to take you back? No. So I don't know. And now it has come to this. Hopefully this is it. It's over. Dead it. Y'all could be making money. Y'all could be doing all the other stuff. This extra stupid stuff don't matter, because at the end of the day, you assaulted your baby's uncle. which ain't cool. Now I know the dude, Danny Lay's brother, was saying that he wanted to put hands on DaBaby. I think he was like, when he see him is on. So I get where DaBaby coming from, but I mean, at the end of the day, this is somebody that your child is gonna have a fondness for and love for, and your child wouldn't want to know that you had any hand in putting hands on her uncle, and vice versa to Danny's brother, to Brandon. You know, your niece don't want to know that you putting hands on her daddy or trying to hurt her daddy, or y'all fighting, especially over something just because he don't want your sister no more. I'm sure, I don't know like what the relationship is now with them, if they cordial. I know DaBaby loves his children, so I'm pretty sure, you know, he's finding ways to get her, even if he ain't got to talk to her. But who knows? Maybe something happened recently that they got into it about, which can happen when you got to share a child. So I make sure you share a child with somebody you really want to be with, because this whole having babies with people, you kind of stuck, even if not in a relationship, you stuck dealing with somebody who you may end up not really liking as a person. And now look at this, going to doing appearances and at bowling alleys, and now you slipping and sliding on the lanes and pulling niggas' hair and stuff. It's crazy. So something to think about, man. Make sure you watch out who you having kids with. Somebody else who's probably regretting the person that they chose to have children with, probably regretting the person they chose to marry and have children with, is Kim Kardashian. So over the weekend, Kanye decided to go on a full-on crazy rant. He's posted posted the video or the picture of Machine Gun Kelly and Pete Davidson in their drawers. Just been talking all crap about how he wants her back, and this is who you want to be around my children, with him, they in their drawers playing around, and posting like some of his SNL skit stuff, like when make Kanye 2006 again or whatever, and going in on him for trying to make fun of Kanye for wanting to vote Republican, or you know, deal with people with more right-wing conservative values. At this point, I gotta say, Kanye needs like real help. I mean, I don't understand what he thinks is gonna happen. Who wants this? I don't understand does Kanye really think that Kim this is what is gonna make her want to come back? You think that, I mean, because for real, does Kanye think that this is gonna show I can give a stable house for her and our children? Like, you looking crazy, like, for real. And all you're doing is pushing her further away. At this point, I don't think there's any chance of her coming back to you. And you may have had one if you just played it cool for a second and like just let her breathe. But you don't know how to do that. And maybe you are off your, I mean, you got to be off your meds. He going off on Billie Eilish, saying she has to apologize to A$AP Rocky after she made like a little joke when one of her fans was like not feeling good. She stopped the show and said, we make sure our fans are good here or whatever. And of course, everybody took that as a slight to A$AP Rocky. But, you know, Kanye now, he's going in. He's kicked Kid Cudi off of his album because he's friends with Pete. Cudi said he don't care. He a dinosaur. He don't want to be on your album. I mean, this has gotten really ridiculous, man. Dude, and he's just devoted his whole Instagram at this point to posting pictures and making crazy and saying all this stuff about, you know, he don't like Pete, and you know, he wants his family back, and please God bring my family back, and he's posting and deleting and posting and deleting. Well, mind you, he has his kids with him. They were all at the Super Bowl game together, and that would have been a nice thing for people to talk about. Oh, look at Kanye. You know, I know he's been missing his kids. He felt like he hasn't been able to see them more when he wants to, so he gets them for the day, and they having a good time. But ain't nobody talking about that, because this crazy fool is having a full-on rant on Instagram, and then gonna post pictures of him holding a sign saying my account was not hacked, because I think a lot of people thought that Kanye's account was hacked with all this crazy stuff being posted. Now he just turned up, like went wild. I don't know if having his kids around him kind of brought out some feelings. He was like upset the way things going on. You know, I get you wanting your children. I really do. I get you wanting your kids, but Jesus, man, at some point, man, it's really, really ridiculous, you know? you have to realize, look, whatever's gonna happen is gonna happen, but I cannot force it in this way to happen. It's not gonna work out that way, no matter what. I wish I could, but I can't. And that sucks, but that's what it is. You know, and you gotta be able to accept that and deal with that and go forward with those consequences. That's what it is at the end of the day. So I guess all we can do at this point is just pray for the brother and hope that he finds some peace. And if he does get his family back, I will be happy for him. But I honestly don't even think that that's a place that Kim needs to be. And she says she's choosing herself. She's be choosing those kids. And I don't know who wants to deal with this. This is insane. It's not cool. It's not romantic. It doesn't show that you can give that stability. And I'm with her, man. You know, she stuck by you through thick and thin. She's been rocking with you. Whenever you have your little rants, she tries to make excuses for it or make it pretty it up a little bit. But you just doing whatever the hell you want to do, and everybody else be damned. And that's what it is, and that's what it is. But these are the consequences of that, man. So, you know, maybe learn from this. Get yourself some help. Get yourself together mentally. Maybe you can get her back, or you can find somebody who loves you back still. And I don't know. I'm not saying she doesn't love you back, but you know, sometimes you can make somebody not love you no more by your actions, and you turn them against you. Hey, that might be what happened. I mean, I think that's probably what's happened with Kanye. Now they might get back together, like I said. But yeah, this is really insane. Well, that's our show for today. I do want to thank you all for taking your time to take in this whack wisdom, and I hope that you return next week to get a little bit more. Again, if you are watching this on YouTube, please like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. And if you're watching this or listening to this, I should say, on the podcast platforms that we on, then like us, add us to your favorites, download them, whatever. Show support, show love. Thank you so much again for listening. This is the WACCast podcast, and I am whacking off.
It's the WACCast podcast. Yeah.
Talk whack to me. Talk whack to me.
Yeah.
Talk whack to me. Talk whack
It's
to me.
the WACCast podcast. Yeah.
Talk whack to me. Talk whack to me.
Yeah.
Talk whack to me. Talk whack to me.